Hello, this is Miss Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. I'm already seeing like only majors. I picked this deck, right, because I saw Judgment at the bottom and it looked like it was the right deck to use today. And I see the Temperance Angel, I see the High Priestess, I see the Empress. What I love about this deck is that it's a double-sided card, so you have a front and a back, and I'm only seeing the faces of very powerful Divine Feminine energy cards. High Priestess, Empress, the Earth Angel, and Temperance. Quite fascinating. Very nice. Let's see where this goes. I hope you guys are doing good at this time. Was it Kelly that gave me this deck? I believe it's Kelly. I'm starting to lose track. I believe it is Kelly. I have so many decks. Let's see. What do we need to know for the collective at this time? Someone could be looking into their finances. Somebody could be going through a hard time. Somebody here, a situation could be testing their patience. What do we got going on? What do we got going on? Overall energy. The Three of Coins. A group effort. The same cards are back. Isn't it funny? Literally the same three cards. It's like a card trick. Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Hermit. That's why I was like, oh wow, somebody is really looking like, it's almost giving me like a deep dive. I feel like someone is so serious in this energy because it's very crucial that they are serious about what they have. It's almost reads like a person who's being stingy because they can't afford to overspend at this time or to give recklessly, whether with their time, their energy, or their money. This is a hermit, okay? So a hermit is typically someone who's self-isolating, but it's just this rigidity, this vibe of like, it's in this card. Whoever I'm picking up on, they're right here in this energy. Very calm. This person could be raging inside. You wouldn't know it. This is someone who's got their game face on and they've withdrawn entirely. It's like this person's only surrounding themselves with very specific individuals right now who can collaborate in a way that benefits. I'm just reading a crucial situation. It's almost like, oh, where I had this X amount, I now have like a quarter of that. So I'm going to be very careful what I choose to give to. Okay, this person is working maybe with two others to build. I'm also hearing the energy of a strategy. This is someone who's looking very carefully at what they have. I wonder why this person is so careful. To me, there's an emphasis on being very careful with what one does. This is a wounded warrior. This is someone who has been put through it. Yes, it's like, this is like, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving. I'm hearing this person has survived with less, so This is someone who it's like, I still have it in me. I've been through worse. Well, I'm hearing, well, maybe not worse. This person been through it, y'all. But I feel like whatever they have, there's an energy here of I've made it with less. So I feel this is someone who's struggling a little bit financially. This is someone who's closed out a very big cycle in their life. They've learned a very big lesson, but they're still standing. I'm still standing. They've grown a little wiser too, because I'm drawn to the white beard. Okay. Hermit energy. We could be dealing with a Virgo. But the overall energy is collaborations. And I feel like this is someone who's very specific right now as to who they consider a part of their team. Yes, I feel this energy is very like stiff, picky. Very picky. Maybe they have reason to be. Yeah, I was just gonna say they have reason to be. This person has dealt with the ultimate betrayal. The Ten of Swords is the overall energy. That's why this person is this careful. This is someone who's been betrayed financially. I also feel like this person has spent a very long time investing in something that ended up like this. 10 Swords is, it doesn't get worse than this betrayal. This is somebody who can't come back or go back to this situation ever again. And I don't know why it feels so dramatic. But when the tone drops so seriously in a reading, it's like, given the circumstances and the times that we're in, this is someone who came out the other side of karmic blowback. Because this is like, now again, that doesn't mean this person deserves this. I don't know what this person did. But there are consequences for our choices in life. I feel like this is someone who chose to invest in something. This tree looks dry. There's a haze here. It looks misty. There's a fog. This is someone who was investing in something, but the foresight or the return on investment, they couldn't see past what they had in front of them. And I feel like there's this haze around, well, what does the future look like if I invest in this? I feel like this is someone who invested in something based on the potential they saw, but not the reality of the situation, right? And it's sad because this is someone who their main focus right now is the betrayal and the loss and the heavy set carefulness of preventing it from happening again. So the wound is fresh, I'm hearing. This is someone who's not over what just happened as well. It's like this just happened. This recently happened. I'm hearing this year. This is not a betrayal that took place last year. This is a fresh betrayal. But the betrayal was targeted towards something that they've spent a long time giving tirelessly to. This looks like someone who... Damn. I'm seeing a skull in the corner. This is something that came with its expiration date, the day they planted this seed. So it's like, it's even more, but there's a lesson in this. We're going to see if we can figure out what that is. But when I see the back of the deck, this is a Page of Swords. There's somebody I feel they've turned their back on who is watching them still. This is someone who I heard hates them. I don't know why there's hatred here. Wow, and when you look at who it's facing this King of Cups. These two, there's someone here who I'm hearing, there's hatred in this energy. Look at the face. Does that look like a happy face? Far from it. There's someone who's been watching a person, and a King of Water is typically a more compassionate individual. Or they invest emotionally, they can be quite sensitive. And this is someone who is very wounded by what happened because they actually gave this either their all, emotionally they've invested in something, they worked from the ground up. I'm hearing This is someone who took a very long time investing. This is even, I'm getting this scene from like a TikTok where this man was getting let go of from a job. They were firing him and he's worked there tirelessly for years. I think at least 12 to 15 years. I'm not sure, but it was at least a decade. And he was like, can I know the reason why you guys are firing me? And they couldn't give him a reason, and they didn't want to disclose the reason either. And he thought it was unethical because they were letting go of him in such an abrupt way where it was like, this person was completely disoriented mentally. It's like, I spent so much time. It's like, you clearly don't value me. I'm channeling right now, but that's what I'm feeling. This person feels so betrayed in what happened. They're realizing that the circumstance, person, or place never valued them for their efforts or their time. I'm also hearing their work ethic. Like there's something here this person put their blood, sweat, and tears in. And this is the biggest slap in the face. I don't know whose energy I just tapped into, but look at this one's face too. Look at the face. I'm so drawn to the face. It's so like, y'all can't see the details, but this is like, the eyebrows are like this, like such sheer disbelief. So sad. Very sad. I also heard a taste of their own medicine, which I don't want to add insult to injury here, but this may be something that they've caused on to others, okay? Because yes, we are in karmic season, all right? But this really stings. I feel like this person spent at least 7 years in what this is. And whoever this is really stuck it to them. This is someone, I feel this is someone who they walked away from this. Like they can't even get up. It's like the defeat is still very strong here. All of that from one card, y'all. From one card out. Let's go. What is happening here? Yes. Ooh, this is why this person had to turn their back. Now they're a King of Swords. You see lightning striking? What is it striking? It's like lightning struck. This person went through a tower moment, y'all. God did this, I'm hearing. It's almost like this is divine intervention. It was going to happen someday, but this is why I'm like, this makes total sense. We have 10-10 completion. That's a completion of a cycle. This was the 10 of Pentacles. Look, another gray beard. This is somebody who's a little older, and it's giving 40s and up for sure. But this person spent a chunk doing what this is, because the 10 of Pentacles is having it all in terms of, this is my future. I intend to grow old here. So it either is an investing in a family, investing at a job, a career path, a company, a home, an establishment, a community, an organization. There's somebody was under the impression that they would spend their last days with this situation. That's why it's like the shock of this betrayal is disorienting. This is someone who they have to grow a new sense of self away from this situation. So it's almost like someone's head got spun off and now they have to grab it and like turn it back into place to reprogram a new reality for themselves. Do you know how intense that is? And look at what I'm looking at. This is the Goat Man. The Goat Man is done with this cycle. I'm just seeing this thing, right? Because this is what the Goat Man is, the devil, right? Watch yourself. Cue the dogs howling. So sad. They're howling at a siren probably passing by. This is quite interesting because I'm seeing this thing like it flies in, ruins the situation, and it's like, I'm done with you now. This is an energy. Oh, this Eight of Pentacles is quite interesting. You see, I'm seeing this man and I'm seeing this child in the corner. Something could hurt like an inner childhood wound of this person, which is why it cuts so much deeper. This is someone who was bound to a karmic situation that came with an expiration date. So it's like, not only is this toxic, it's like, I'm hearing something about the first cut is the deepest. That's a song. Is it Rod Stewart? Song by Sheryl Crow, actually. It's a woman that sings this song. The first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know. My mom loves that song, actually. All right, I would have ooh, Chile, straight in it. All I did was read the first sentence and look at the chills. I would have given you all of my heart, but there's someone who's torn it apart, and he's taken just all that I have. But if you want, I'll try to love again. Wow, baby, I'll try to love again, but I know the first cut is the deepest. When it comes to being lucky, he's cursed. When it comes to loving me, he's worst. I still want you by my side just to help me dry the tears that I've cried, and I'm sure gonna give you a try. If you want, I'll try to love again. Wow. The first cut is the deepest. I still want you by my side just to help me. I mean, this is maybe somebody who, it's giving crumbling empire due to betrayal. This was a toxic empire. As I said, this is someone with the 10 of coins. There is no such thing as 11 coins. This is someone who was seeking, I'm hearing permanent residence here. So this is someone who thought, no, I'm gonna be here forever, or I'm going to invest in this situation forever. So they have to reprogram themselves. And you know what, with our rigidity, like this person could be quite controlling, and not necessarily in a negative way, but it's like a very organized, I like to have my ducks in a row kind of person. So doing this to someone of that nature really like throws them in a tizzy, y'all. I'm really seeing somebody who just could have had some kind of like breakdown, because I'm also seeing like lines here. I don't know, there's something about this person just being shocked. Like there was a shock to this person's system. And this goat man energy doesn't give a damn, y'all. Like I don't know how to explain it, but this could have been an energy operating through a person. The person who did this individual in really is, there's no empathy there. They don't care. They hated this person. And I don't like throwing that word around, but I have to say what I want to say. There could have been a curse here as well. I don't know if someone tried to curse a person. I'm seeing all these weird candles and a burning book. I don't know if somebody tried to curse a person, but the way this ended, it's like no remorse. Like this is someone, it's like no mercy. It really feels terrible. I spoke so much, and I still have yet to show you the third card that came out, which is the Six of Wands, the dark days of the Six of Wands. Because the brighter day, I always say, is like a victory, right? The Six of Wands is success, one's reputation, being positive. The back end of this looks like a mob. Okay, I always say these people look like they've been to war, but I feel more like it looks like a mob to me. I don't know if there were people here who once praised this person having turned on them, or like or this directly affects the way their reputation is. The Six of Wands is like one's reputation. It's just an energy of success. This person at some point had success here, but it was the kind of success that came with an expiration date because it was dark to begin with. It's like bondage. Someone has bound themselves to a situation that wasn't even like divinely guided or orchestrated. And, you know, When people are unawakened, they make many decisions. And I wanted to say commitments. So maybe this person committed to this. Again, you can commit yourself to a contract at a job, a partnership. It's a heavy, very heavy reflective energy. And now it makes sense why I picked up on a person who's very stingy and particular as to who they'll give their time of day to. Because this is someone who, if they don't look out, they will be a very scorned, lonely individual. If you identify with this situation specifically, not everyone is the same, but this situation taught you, I feel, multiple lessons in one big whopper sandwich of a lesson on how to use your discernment and how to identify red flags in people you shouldn't invest in. Because I get the energy, I'm also hearing the word denial. So there were maybe certain red flags or signs that you could have ignored. It's like these signs show up because it's telling you it's time to get out, it's time to run, it's time to... This person ignored all the cues because I get this energy of, well, I started, I have to finish, I started, I gotta commit. It's bringing me some kind of victory, whether it looks good to others, whether I get praised here. There were certain perks that came with investing in this place, people, situation for this long. However, there were also red flags that one denied, ignored, chose to like put to the wayside. I'm hearing big flags. They're not even small flags. So there's someone here who needs to wake up to their own role that they played, but it's like, no, it's like bondage. And I hate to compare it to this, but it's kind of like, you know, when, you know, you're a bystander to someone who's going through domestic violence, and it's like, you wonder why this person sticks around. It's a bondage. It's not some, it's like, yeah, you can be a voice of reason to a person. You can try to help them understand your point of view as to why it's crucial they leave. But again, that bondage, some people never leave. Some people put up with these situations because it's like a karmic binding situation until they snap, until it gets really ugly. Something has to get very ugly for a person to be like, you know what, I'm finally done. There are 10 swords. So at the first nip, maybe you could have run. Why does it have to take 10 swords for you to be like, ah, no, maybe I should walk away? Because of this. There was a sense of victory. There was something that at some point brought like either, this is a big finances card as well. The 10 of Pentacles is money. There were perks. But I'm also seeing a hint of loneliness here. I'm not going to front. Like, where's the family? The 10 of Pentacles is typically depicted by a family. 10 of Cups is also a big family card. But the 10 of Pentacles, you see older people, you see even a kid on this deck. It's like, where is the rest of the gang? I'm hearing that. Where's the rest of the gang? I feel like someone had a false sense of security. That's what I'm hearing. It's like a false sense of security. So much like the 10 of Cups, there's supposed to be a sense of togetherness, right? Watch yourself. Wow. Rarely I get 2 decks trying to tell me something. I'm looking for the 10 of Pentacles. I can't find it from this deck. I was looking, I'm like, I'm not going to take too much time, but I just wanted to show for an example. I feel there's someone watching who's very new to tarot, because I don't typically explain myself in such vivid detail, but I feel like somebody's watching who doesn't typically land on these kind of videos or care to watch these matters at all. But this person's here for a reason, because it resonates with them. So I'm going to break it down for whoever this is so that we can get the most out of this for you. This sense of togetherness, right? This 10 of Cups, this is, and that's the thing a reader said, one can have the 10 of Pentacles, but it's like, how can one have a lasting 10 of Pentacles without the 10 of Cups? So what I find so fascinating, this is an older gentleman with just a dog. And the 10 of Pentacles speaks of empires, a sense of security with multiple people, family, money, right? But this is someone who just has a dog to share it with, right? And when I look at the back end, there's a couple here who is looking at the older gentleman. This could be a younger set couple. Maybe this is someone who's going to pass and gives all their riches to these two, whatever it is. I'm just seeing so much loneliness, and it's the bearded energy that I saw earlier as well. So this could be the person that I'm speaking of, right? Man or woman. I'm not gender specific in my readings. But the 10 of Cups here is so much warmer. It's more emotionally fulfilling. And you know what I notice as well? They just have a campfire. They do not have much, but they have each other. And I almost feel like this is priceless compared to this. It's like, yeah, I have a sense of security. Yeah, I have a huge palace, but I have my dog to share it with. Do you get what I mean? This is a very lonely, solemn energy. And I don't know how to compare it, but I'm just getting this energy of someone thought that this was it. It was a false sense of security. It was a false sense of security. Money comes and goes all the time. I don't know why this is something I needed to point out, because as soon as I saw this one, I just like, oh, message received. That's exactly what I said. This is the false sense of security. I feel like this energy, oh my God, I can't make it up. This energy wanted a person to believe that if you break your back, 8 of Pentacles, if you keep, it's an illusion. Oh my gosh, look, the 7 of Cups is illusions. This person was fixated on financial security, material gain, and in their brain, if I keep doing this, I will have a sense of happiness. But it was a false sense of happiness. I'm just getting this like, this could even be a workaholic, y'all. When I get the Devil paired with the working card, that's obsession or like addictions in work based on an illusion. I don't know what this is, but it just feels like, and the reason why they say the 10 of Cups or the 10 of Pentacles can't be had without the 10 of Cups. If you build something for a sense of security with a disruptive set of people emotionally, or like no cups, no emotional fulfillment, it's like it can get dismantled at any moment. It's like built on sand. It can get disrupted because there's no love there. There's no feeling. Somebody didn't do it with their heart. They did it for what reasons? The Devil. This 8 of Pentacles is back. This is creepy. You see what happened? Now both decks are mirroring the same energy. This is what they're emphasizing that this is where the problem is. This is someone who needs control, constant control over their work, their money, or whatever they choose to put their time in. That's why once this got disrupted, I don't know how. Okay, look at this. This is kind of wild. The bondage is not necessarily in a person or a place. It's in this person's mindset. It's like, this is like a well-oiled machine. Look, I'm really creeped out right now, but it's the synchronicity for me. These are the same 2 cards back to back from 2 separate decks, okay? In the same position after a shuffle. The Devil to the 8 of Pentacles. It's here repeated twice. This is someone who could have seen another do this. So it's like, I'm just getting this energy of a well-oiled machine in a person. But the Devil is stuck onto this, and it's like an entity. It reads like, oh, you're like this because you haven't let go of this mentality, this energy. It's a negative entity. I really feel it's a negative attachment. There's no other way. It stems from this. This is someone who maybe works a lot, but they don't enjoy life. But that's how this one gets this bugger. It's like, yeah, slave away. Don't look up and smell the roses around you. This is negative. This is the kind of people that will work themselves to the bone under terrible circumstances, right? Even though they know it's unhealthy. But this thing is like, yeah, keep working. Like, we're going to get to that next milestone. Yeah, keep working. It wants this person to slave away. That's a form of bondage to an energy. Do you get what I mean? This is someone who, I don't know why. This has something to do with this person, how they were raised, their religion, their work ethic, their mentality. It's an illusion. The illusion is, yes, wish fulfillment resides here. Okay? Something with family, finances. This is someone who could be leaving. The Six of Swords speaks of transitions. You need even travel, right? Again, just this really sad energy. Spirit put this person to transition because they would never get out. I'm feeling it. It's like, if we did not assist you in going from A to B, you would never want to go to B. You would never take the initiative to go to B. It's almost like I'm getting this external assistance. It might even be energetic, that it says, sweetie, you have to move forward. These are the kind of people that just like, yeah, I don't know if it's a physical move. I'm seeing the Four of Wands. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm seeing the Chariot. I don't know if this person, it feels like a house move. It feels like a physical move. Wow, this is the third 10. It's a 10 of Cups. Wow, wow. The Two of Cups. How do I even say this? God is granting this person another experience. That's so sad. You know what? This doesn't feel like an evil or bad person, right? I don't get that. I'm getting the energy of someone who, they're so programmed in this one trick way of looking at things when it comes to either their work, their money. It's like everything they do has to amount to that next step, that next bag, that next... But it's embedded in them from, I feel, a younger age. Maybe that's all they saw. Maybe that's all they were raised around. Maybe that's all people ever spoke of. Okay? It's like that, and that alone. I'm very curious to what's here, but I'm already seeing the Two of Cups, which is actual emotional fulfillment between two people and a new partnership, I feel. I'm seeing, yeah, this person was bound in a mentality. I'm seeing the Ten of Cups, which is, you know, oddly enough, the rainbow speaks of transitions, yes. But these people, they ain't got much, but they have love. You get what I mean? They have each other. It feels safe. There's something that's trying to tell me in this. Look, wow. Which card is this? Judgment. This is a very interesting Judgment card, and I can't really show you the images too close because they're kind of bare. The masculine in this card is holding a skull, which is that ending, death and rebirth, a change, big transformation. And the female is holding an egg. Again, I'm going to try to cover the images a little bit, but can you see how one person is holding a skull, the other one is holding an egg? Eggs are fertility, new beginnings. The skull is self-explanatory, endings. Judgment is a final call from the divine. Endings that bring new beginnings. This person, notice how there's a child in the middle. There's someone here whether the child exists or it's to come, or the child is just symbolic for new beginnings as well, or a renewed sense of like an inner childhood experience. Because you can be an adult but still feel like a kid again when something delights your energy, right? So I feel this is someone who's going to have a renewed experience. It's like, I'm just seeing, you know, when somebody, wow. There's an energy, right, beyond our understanding that has already tallied up a decision for this person to get a new experience other than what they've been conditioned to do, believe. It almost feels like this person was brainwashed. It's like a person acts a certain way, moves a certain way, which results in consequences in certain ways because they've been brainwashed heavily under like control and manipulation since they were a child, which is why I'm just seeing, you know, those little toys that you wind up in the back. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, and it's like, This person had an upbringing where it's like there's so much control around it. So much control. I don't know if this person, you know, very strict. It's a lot of control, whether they were in an orphanage home or their parents were very strict or there was abuse, but there's something about strict. That Four of Coins is very control. And that's why it's like this person, it's like they would be seething, pissed, you would never know. I'm very controlled. Everything is controlled. I'm hearing their emotions is controlled. Their facial expressions are controlled. Their output, everything's control, 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 control. And so when this situation occurred that is out of their control, this person went into a tizzy. I have 3 10s out. Yeah, in just 5 cards. You already have 3 of all 4 of out of 4 here. It's Spirit is reiterating this chapter is done. Go live a different one. This one ended in betrayal. This was already lonely to begin with. It's just an old man with a dog. Go live a new life. One with more emotional fulfillment to enjoy a different experience. This person has never had this experience. And when I see judgment like that, it's like something maybe has made bare. Maybe this person feels like a newborn child because this life is going to be so different from the one you've lived for so long. That is lonely, cold, stiff, rigid, maybe even boring, because you were trained. I'm hearing trained. This is someone who could even have like parents who lived in the, who are in the military, but no, it's even worse than that, y'all. It's giving military sergeant. It's giving no fun, no nada. It's very sad. It's very like, ugh. This person would have never, ever, like when you think of soldiers, to the death, yeah, they don't, they live their lives with what they've been controlled to do. And it's like 5 in the morning, I have to do this, that, and that, and have that done because that's what I've been trained to believe in. It's like, yo, chill, sleep in a little. No, it's been in them. This is someone who had a very particular, and it's bringing me back to the card. I didn't even finish looking at these. But that Judgment card is so profound. This person's going to have a whole new life. Look, I'm telling you, God did this. It's like that zapped your entire existence so you can have a new start. Oh, man. This was this person. They didn't see another life. They were completely trapped in that life. And it's like, you see this ego flying in? It's like another, I'm telling you, I'm getting chills. It's like an entity just came in. It's like, look, one did this person in. That was the goat man. another is saving this person for a new life. I've never done a reading like this, but it's so here, it is so present and so necessary, because sometimes it's like, I'm not getting that this is a malicious, evil person. It's somebody who their life and the way they act is a makeup of the control they were bred into at a young age. So it's like this person has been robbed of even caring to seek for emotional fulfillment in anything. I'm just getting this vibe of like, you know, we as souls, we come down here to have the human experience, right? This person has been so robbed of so many years of even feeling love and emotion and just genuine joy that God said, no, I'm going to completely obliterate this because you are not leaving by your free will, so that you can have a human experience of emotionally feeling and being loved again, or ever for that matter. I don't think this person has ever truly been loved. And that is so sad and so unfair. Can you imagine you hit your 40s, 50s, even 60s, and you have never really like sought after, felt, or even knew of love? This is heart-wrenching, because I'm just seeing a person who, this is how they thought they'd spend their dying day, but where are the people? That's not a life. There are so many people around us. This is someone who needs to like be saved from themselves because they can't rewire themselves. It's like this ego is saving this person. This could be a spirit guide that's like, you know what? I'm going to chew those ropes my damn self, because this one is not leaving here and it's not fair to them. And we have to do something because the goat man did this to their karmic season, but we're going to peck on them because it's like, I'm seeing it. It's like this person was completely done in. This is someone who, it's like I'm hearing recalibrating. This person, it's like even though that karmic chapter ended, this person can't recalibrate to move on. So it's like if this person didn't have this spirit guide come and say, hey, we're going here or there. Like I feel like somebody, a friend could have even stepped in and say, hey, come to me. This person could have snapped y'all. This person could have, you know, when someone's in like a bit of a vegetable state, I'm seeing it. And it's absolutely breaking my heart, because this is like, what is my life now? It's just so sad. They can't, it's like they have to disassociate and reassociate. It's really breaking my heart. Like I don't even get emotional readings, but wow. And something says, let's go. This could have been a friend who just took the instinct to say, hey, let's do this, let's do that, because it was totally necessary. I don't know what happened to this person. I just read energy, but it's very painful. And my gosh, this is someone who has a new opportunity in love, but the chilling energy. This person is petrified of the unknown. The Nine of Swords is absolute anxieties, fears. Look at this. This person had a negative entity attachment. I know what I was feeling. This is very intense. I'm telling you, these days, I'm not going to be doing as much readings because the karmic energy is very dense. I know some of y'all picked up on it the other day, but this is why, like, a lot of readers are subject to this when we read this sometimes. And I know that I'm protected and that I stay strong and stuff like that, but this is like next level, y'all. What I'm reading, the stories that I'm reading is like, it's just, and I'm seeing it. You can't unsee it. It's like when the card chooses to show you something, you can't unsee it. This is someone who it's like, yes, there are brighter days. Yes, there are brighter portals. Yes, there are brighter timelines for my life. but the swords prevent this person from even believing that is obtainable because of this. This is something that could have been passed down in their experience since they were a child. It's like the devil they know, the mindset they know. This could have come from, I'm hearing a passed on loved one. This is someone, it's like that thing is always a second brain. It's like the devil in their head. No, you can't do that. No, that doesn't exist. This person is granted a new lease on life. I feel this is someone who has to literally physically move, live somewhere else, have a new, I'm hearing apartment. But look, that's the problem. This is the problem. They just sit paralyzed. Paralyzed, absolutely paralyzed. It's giving analysis paralysis. This person was paralyzed. It's like someone has to literally grab them and say, come, we are doing this now. Because they don't know another life beyond whatever they do. Okay, this is someone who could be like straight 9 to 5 for the rest of their days. This could be someone who all they do is work, or all they do is do this. All they ever know is this. It's something they do every single day. I don't know what it is. To each their own. But I'm like, what are you going to do in a day other than what? Work. Right? I feel like it's work. It's in the 8 of Pentacles to the devil. Oh my gosh. This reading broke my heart. This is... that's why don't we just love silver linings? The sun. Look at the child. This person has things that they genuinely enjoy. This is a horse. This is a kid petting a horse. This person should go do things that make their inner child happy because they were robbed. I really feel this person was so robbed so many years of their childhood, of their adult years because of their childhood. This person is going to live now. They weren't. Oh my gosh, I can't make this up. This is actually quite chilling. Look at the back of the card. Don't those look like guards? I'm getting chills. This person could have had a parents, or some kind of like military-like upbringing. I'm dead ass, y'all. It's like, yeah, I want to pet the horse. No, you gotta come back inside. Yeah, but I want to pet the... Come back inside. You have to be in bed by 4 p.m. I don't know. It's like just forever monitored. It's like, what kind of up? Yo, this give me the ick, y'all. This give me the ick, y'all. Oh my gosh. So sad. Yo. Y'all. That looked like an eye. Look at this. Look at the tower. There's an eye there. There's like an eye in that tower. This person could have been monitored, under observation all the time, 24-hour observation. Was this person like a lab rat or something like that? Were they treated like a lab rat, a test subject? It's like just heavy monitoring, observation. I don't know if this person has certain things where their parents or their caretakers were constantly monitoring them. It's like this person could have been a very special child, but it's like very unique, but that's why they were monitored. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I tapped into here. I'm also seeing neglect, monitoring, strict upbringing, and also emotional neglect, because this Queen of Pentacles turned her back. Can't make it up. 5 of Pentacles. You see how this person is holding on to their head. Oh man. And now they will finally have the absolute flip end of this experience. Can I please get some answers on this person's transition? Because this really absolutely broke my heart. This is not everybody's reading. The upside is that this person is divinely protected and guided. It's like this person learned what they needed to learn, but I'm just getting like outside assistance. It's like to the scene. This ego is like, yep, bet, we're going to do this because this is really unfair, right? This is really unfair. This person used their free will for the choices they have, yes, but that free will and the way they choose to use their free will is because of what happened here. This is bad. Some kind of option, some kind of, I'm hearing conditional love as well, is coming to an end. They spent years here, up to 7 years or more. It feels a lot more, y'all. I'm not even in front. 7 pentacles. They're taking whatever they can, even if it's one pentacle, pinnacle of the pentacle, leaving the rest of the bush and going on with their merry little way. This is done. And that it will be a brighter day. But the truth is, yeah, Ace of Swords, the God's honest truth is, there is no love there. The Four of Cups is, there's no emotional fulfillment here. There never was. There never will be. Because the choice of even investing in this, which is supposed to bring togetherness, a sense of like belongingness, it is a need for humans to have a sense of belongingness. You have shelter, right? What are the primal needs? A sense of belonging is also in there. This person has never had it. And they never really craved it because they didn't really know what it is. What kind of life was that? It's like, yeah, there's a structure, but where's the love? This was like an illusion. This kind of love was an illusion. 7 of Cups is like, huh? Whew, so sad. Oh. Yeah, this person's walking away. This person's walking away. This betrayal. You see how long I spent on this reading? This reading was so necessary. This land of emotion, of love, this person doesn't know how to express it. They don't know how to receive it. This is new to them. Whoever this is, if you're on the receiving end of this person and you know this is your person, and don't take this reading if it is not yours. If you know this person, if you know exactly who this is, let's say they're like, yeah, I know exactly who this is. Okay. When this person comes forward, I'm not getting this as an evil person at all. At all. I don't. Whoever this is, right? What they're trying to express, there's no words for it. What I just tried to verbalize, there's no words for it. Like, this was hard for me. This is this person's inner child. This is like, okay, I'm gonna try this now. Like, understand, whoever this is, understand that what they just went through and how they just snapped. This is someone who could have easily had like a mental breakdown, okay? It's like check in on those who could have gone through it this season. If you know people that could have gone through it, check in on them, because some people, they have a hard time rewiring their brain. Like, mental health is real, okay? It's not something that should just be like ignored or overlooked or looked down upon. Everybody needs to make sure that's in check. And this is someone who's coming forward, right? Just have a sense of understanding, at the very least, that if this, whatever they're trying to say, might be a flop to you, the same way this fish is flopping out of the cup, please have a sense of empathy. It's crucial, because what I'm reading here is quite alarming. And not in a sense that this is weird for this person, or it's like this makes this person weird. No, it makes this person very brave. Incredibly brave. Because I can feel what this person had to go through as a child. Okay? That, It's in this card, and I don't know how to explain it, but that's why any decision they've ever made was like a rigid, practical, control-based decision. Nothing was ever like, that sense of belongingness was never something they've experienced. Okay? I can't. It's like everything was either a transaction or I don't know. I don't know what this is. So, Tower to the illusions. God did this. Can't make it up. The angel is right here. This person has some kind of an epiphany, some kind of sudden assistance. This is assistance. Again, the Holy Spirit. Dang, this is a lot. This is a lot. These readings are becoming very, very surreal. I'm already seeing it. Healing old wounds. This is a very old wound. New love. I'm telling you. A new kind of love. Because but whatever they had before, that's not love. If somebody can do you in like this, and I kept feeling the energy of hatred, that was never love to begin with. So can you imagine you're investing and giving and receiving with somebody for, I don't know, 10 plus years or more. I'm also hearing for some even 20 years. And that was never love. That was just either transactional. I mean, it exists, but I also feel hatred. Hatred was in here. This is someone who's going to actually have love for the very first time in their life. Like genuine love. It's in this card. And it's a genuine hug. It's I care about you. This person never had these things. And that's what like bothers me, because I am very, and I said it in my last reading, I get very defensive around kids. Okay? I don't know why. It's something in me, but I get very defensive around kids. I do. And this person could be literally a full-blown adult, but the inner child in them is like weeping, like yearning for something real. That tears me up, like tears me up. Oof, this is heavy. This was their life. For some of you, the only bit of compassion they got was from an animal. Do you know how chills for confirmation? For some of you, this person had a pet, and that was the only reciprocation of emotional fulfillment. The chills on both arms as confirmation. An animal was the most love they've received as a child from an animal? I said this person needed somebody to counsel them through it. So I said somebody snapped. Somebody needed help. This is counsel and therapy. Okay. Sound. Mirroring an unexpected message. This could be someone's twin flame. Someone's soulmate. Y'all could be mirroring certain things. I'm not saying that your experience is identical to this person. Maybe there's something, confirmation, there's something they've experienced or that they're good in or that they know well of that adds value to your world. Unbelievable. And what you know of and what you're good in adds value to theirs. And that is important here. There's going to be an unexpected form of communication for this reading. This, the way the Spirit is showing me the back end of this card, this love was God-given. And it's so sad. This person couldn't accept it because they were not, like, when I tell you they don't know this exists, they don't even think it exists, they've never experienced it. The most love from an animal. That's why, oh man, it's clicking. That's why this person was cool with spending their last days having a lot of maybe emotional reciprocation from a dog. This is a horse, but this is a dog. That's why I'm like, there's something wrong with this illustration. Where's the chick? Where's the love from your woman? Where are the kiddos? Right? It's like, what? The dog? Just the dog? And look, and when you pass, you give everything you've ever worked hard on to the next generation. But the only exchanges you've had was with a dog? The fact that I read a story like this, it's like, what did I just read? But it's here and it's so strong, and it's for a set of people, but for specifically for someone watching who really needed this now, to kind of give them an understanding or a map of what they've been through. I'm going to get my soul's journey lessons for this energy, because they know. It's like this person knows, like, yeah, I'd be cool with just a dog. Oh, wow. It's like, it's a horse and a dog. It started here, and then this is it. That's why this person was okay with this, but God is like, no. There's more to experience in this world, bud. Go find it. Go experience actual happiness. Have that real sense of belonging. A pet. That's, yeah. I don't know. I'm seeing a deck I want, but it's kind of hard to reach. Very, very fascinating. This person needs a lot of emotional release. Wow. Maybe something by the summer. By the summer, this person will have found that strength and sense of self-worth. For some of you, this person you won't hear from until the summer. That's for someone here. Because whatever they're doing, they're working on themselves. My heart, my heart. I saw guilt and I saw abundance. So maybe this person feels guilty if they don't have abundance, if they don't have certain riches. Heavy. All right, bang. Let's get this one to close out. See? Chile. Health and denial. What does that combination tell you? This is someone who, again, what did I say? It's like a person who would work under the worst circumstances, whether it be polluted air and with their work environment. Maybe their limbs are hurting, but they still steady working. Maybe their mental health is taking an effect, but they're still steady working. Their health. This is someone whose health is going behind. Something happened. And I feel like this is someone who their brain was in denial, clocked out. There were a lot of fears. Okay, it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. This person was in denial of their happiness. They had a false sense of happiness, happiness in the reverse. Everything I explained, their health was declining, which I'm not surprised. And it's like the divine intervened. Again, I'm not sure which health it is. It could be mental health. So it's like you have this person at some point maybe couldn't even work anymore. And that's all they know. So it's like, bro, I feel like I made someone cry in this reading because I almost cried too. Yeah, I feel like I've genuinely made someone cry. Damn. Which, let's normalize accepting our emotions, okay? If you even so much as shed a tear in this reading, it's beautiful that you can empathize. Even if it's not your story, okay? That's a beautiful thing. Empathy in this day and age is a stunning thing. Because a lot of people can see others suffer and not give a damn. And that I find scary. Okay? That is scary. So if you were emotional during this reading, you're a beautiful person because you can empathize. I don't know why I have to tell you that. I really made someone like boohoo cry. Okay. I love you guys. Whoever this is, you are loved, okay? You are loved by God. Because look at all that happened to make sure that you can live this life and experience emotional fulfillment. If you never heard it from anybody else, God loves you. God loves you. This is like proof of that. Because this was someone who was willing to just stick around in the worst circumstances, even though their health was going backwards. It's like, no, you don't deserve to be up out of here like this. You don't deserve to go out. Like, this is someone who's a very like diligent worker. That's all they do. That's all they know. And to just see your health decline and you be up out of here and not feel love or the experience of that. No. God is blessing you. Accept that blessing. Live a different kind of life. Like I'm hearing live the real human experience. This is someone who was like a robot, y'all. Gosh, that's what I'm feeling. I'm literally seeing a little robot being wound up and they perform. For some of you, this could be like, you know, when you have those kids performers, and I saw that eye there. For some of you, this is someone who was like bred into show business. For others of you, their parents were like military sergeants. For others of you, there was narcissistic abuse in their family. For others of you, it's like they had to work from a very young age and that's all they knew. There are so many different levels to this. Whatever it is, it was that severe. This person could not snap out of it for the life of them to a point where the divine had to intervene in such a way because the goat man was having way too much fun with this. Way too much fun. It's like the karmic chapter has ended. The devil is like, okay, yeah, let's finish this up. And this person's just like disassociated. And God is like, let's pluck you up out of here, get you the help you need so you can have a real life with love in it. Glory be to God. Amen. That's what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.